Your team, the Silver Creek Black Knights, are 22-0 for the first time in school history. Tell me a little bit about what that's meant to the school, the community, yourself, and the players on the team as well.
We're excited. It's something that we didn't think we would be at this point undefeated. Because it wasn't one of our goals. Kind of been telling you all along that we've kind of. Our goals this season were to win a division and compete for a sectional title, and we were able to do that. And then the 22-0 is just a bonus. But we're excited about it, and the kids I think they're more excited that the community and their parents and their extended family are supporting us the way they are. So, it's exciting. We take the record, and it is what it is, and we just are constantly telling ourselves, we're back to square one, because you lose tomorrow, you're out. So we try not to focus on what we've done up to this point, but we try to move forward and prepare like we have for each game.
Tell me a little bit about what this run has meant to you and your teammates, and what it's meant to the community and your school as well.
Well, it's huge. We have so much support from Silver Creek. We're such a small town, and to do something this big, it's awesome. Like, everyone's congratulating us after they want to go to our games. They're asking us. Our phones are blowing up after the games. It's really special.
You've really stepped up your scoring and your play throughout the playoffs and coming down the road at the end of the season there. How have you been able to help this team a little bit more as the season's worn on?
They've just been really good to me, just passing me the ball more. That's about it. Just play hard on D, and then it'll get me back on offense,
And talk about defensively. You've really done a good job of rebounding, and even when you have Zeddy and Billy out there, you've gotten your share of rebounds too. What have you been able to do that?
I don't know, just been doing some boxing out drills. Jenko's always on top of his stuff,
Tell me a little bit about what it means to you to be able to go and represent your school and your community with this Silver Creek Black Knights team and all your teammates and friends.
It means a lot to me to play sports for our community and to bring a basketball team this far. It's pretty cool.
You hit a big three and had a couple big rebounds against Portville, but Silver Creek usually goes with 5 guys. You're that 6th man, and you never know when you're going to be called upon. How are you able to prepare for that?
I just got to stay focused on the game, pay attention to what's going on, so when I go in, I know my role.
All right, Zeddy, you guys are off to a 22-0 start for the first time in school history. Just tell me what that means to you to be able to share this experience with your teammates and do that for the community and your school.
It's all for the community and friends and family, but we're not done yet, and we're hoping to have a bigger goal later down the road here in a couple week or two.
Now, are you and your teammates excited for Saturday?
Yeah, we're all excited. Just right now we're all hitting our stride right now, pretty much, and we're all happy for one another. So, yeah, we're pretty excited.
You were cold a little bit early on, and some of those guys picked it up, and now that you've warmed up again, you're picking up the slack for some of those guys. How nice is it to have a group of guys that you can all lean on each other if something's not going right for you personally?
Well, it feels good, I was off for a couple games. Zeddy and Billy helped me out. Rebounding, defense, all that stuff. I started to feel my shot these last couple games. It feels great. Get the W and everything.
You've had a big playoffs down low for this Silver Creek team. What does the rest of your team do to allow you to be able to get open down there and get all those rebounds and shots and blocks?
We just do what we've been doing since the beginning, from day one. Just play. We just do what we do, and we're all so good at it. And I just do what I do best, get rebounds and blocks.
Tell me a little bit about this Minders team you're going to be playing on Saturday afternoon. What have you seen from them, and what do you think they're going to be able to do to try to stop you?
Well, I just seen them for the first time today watching film in coach's office, but they got 2 big guys, a shooter, but their point guard seems like he's the one that makes them gel, drives, kicks out, does everything. He's a lefty. He's always going right, but somehow always ends up finishing left, so we got to keep an eye on him.
The Minders Academy team that you're going to be playing, they have some nice shooters, and they have a little bit of size as well. What are you guys going to be able to do to combat that in Rochester this weekend?
We've seen them play. I've seen 2 games, and I was up there last night. They're big. They're bigger than us. But I think that might help us because of our quickness and our speed and our athleticism. They have 2 guards that can shoot the ball. They got a real nice left-handed point guard. They're 2 big guys. They go 6'5" and 6'4". So I don't think that just because we have Billy, I think that, that size won't hurt us too much. And we've got Zeddy that can play big, and Brendan White that can, cover guys a couple inches taller because of his strength. But, we kind of like our matchup. We think it's in our favor because of our athleticism and the way we like to get up and run.